every ref's favorite. And she dresses like a CEO because she's a boss. Please welcome to the show, Caitlin Clark.
Now, Caitlin Clark might have missed the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game due to an injury, but that didn't stop her from stealing the spotlight in the most unexpected way. Picture this: Clark sitting down with WNBA legend Sue Bird and soccer icon Megan Rapinoe, roasting herself over a hilarious on-court moment with Atlanta Dream's Rhyne Howard. We're talking trash talk, meme-worthy facial expressions, and a viral moment with Taylor Swift that had the internet buzzing. Oh, and we're breaking down that intense Fever versus Dream game from May 22, 2025, step by step, to give you the full picture. In this video, we'll unpack Clark's magnetic personality, analyze her impact on the WNBA, dive into that fiery clash with Howard, and reveal what she really said to Taylor Swift during that viral Chiefs versus Texans game. Plus, we'll explore how Clark's presence is transforming the league, higher merch sales, skyrocketing viewership, and some spicy new rivalries. Before we get to the memes and the trash talk, let's talk about why Caitlin Clark is the talk of the town. This 23-year-old phenom has been turning heads since she stepped into the WNBA. And it's not just her game. She's a walking headline, a cultural force, and a game changer for the league. Let's break down her impact. Caitlin Clark didn't just join the WNBA, she arrived. Drafted first overall by the Indiana Fever in 2024, she brought a college resume that screamed superstar, NCAA all-time leading scorer, a knack for logo threes, and a flair for the dramatic. Her transition to the pros hasn't been without bumps. Adjusting to the WNBA's physicality and pace is no joke, but she's already leaving a mark. In her rookie season, Clark averaged 17.1 points, 5.7 assists, and 4.2 rebounds per game, shooting 40.5% from the field and 34.4% from three. Those numbers are solid, but it's her intangibles that stand out. She's got that it factor: confidence, swagger, and a knack for clutch moments. Whether it's a no-look pass or a step-back jumper, she plays with a joy that's infectious. Fans can't get enough, and neither can the cameras. WNBA games featuring Clark in 2024 saw a 20% spike in TV ratings compared to non-Clark games, according to ESPN data. Merch sales. Fever jerseys with Clark's name outsold every other player's in 2024, per Fanatics. Social media. Her Instagram following jumped from 1.2 million to 3.8 million in her first year, and her highlights regularly rack up millions of views on XY. She's relatable, marketable, and plays with an edge. She's not just a player, she's a movement. New rivalries, like with Chicago Sky's Angel Reese, are drawing casual fans to the WNBA, boosting retention. The league's average attendance hit 9,500 per game in 2024, up 15% from 2023, and Clark's games were consistently sold out. But it's not all smooth sailing. Critics point to her turnovers, 3.9 per game, second highest in the league, and her defensive lapses as areas for growth. Still, her ability to draw double teams and create for teammates makes her a net positive. Her sports background, with a football coaching dad and a multi-sport childhood, gives her a unique edge. She's not just a hooper, she's an athlete who gets it. Let's get to the main event, the Caitlin Clark and Rhyne Howard showdown. This wasn't just a game, it was a moment. On May 22, 2025, the Indiana Fever faced the Atlanta Dream in a matchup that had everything: intensity, star power, and a clash that became instant meme material. Let's break it down step by step. The Fever, sitting at 12-10, were fighting for playoff positioning. The Dream, at 9-13, were scrappy underdogs led by Rhyne Howard, a 2022 All-Star with a silky jumper and a chip on her shoulder. State Farm Arena was buzzing, with 17,000 fans packed in, many rocking Clark's number 22 jerseys. First quarter, the game was tight, with both teams trading buckets. Clark was cooking, 12 points, 3 assists by the end of Q1, while Howard answered with 10 points, including a deep three. The pace was frenetic, with 22 lead changes in the first half alone. Indiana's motion offense, built around Clark's playmaking, clashed with Atlanta's gritty defense, led by Howard's quick hands. 2 steals midway through the third quarter, things got spicy. Clark drove left, got bumped by Howard, and a no call from the refs had her fired up. As they jogged back, Clark got in Howard's face, saying, "I'm not scared of you." Howard, never one to back down, fired back with some choice words we won't repeat here. The exchange lasted maybe 10 seconds, but Clark's facial expression, eyes wide, jaw set, hair a mess from the contact, was pure gold. The crowd went wild, and the internet? Oh, it had a field day. Within hours, Clark's face was plastered across X with captions like, "When you talk tough, but look like you just saw a ghost." By the next morning, the meme had 2.3 million views on X, and counting. Clark's self-troll fast. Forward to Clark's appearance on A Touch More with Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe, recorded in Indianapolis in June 2025. The trio's hour-long chat covered everything from WNBA All-Star history to Clark's rookie journey, but the highlight was a game called You Meme So Much. The premise? Show Clark her viral moments and get her take. When Sue Bird pulled up the Howard meme, Clark didn't miss a beat.
I feel like every game there's always like a new meme of me doing something.
I don't even know what happened.
I mean,
I do.
What game is this?
I have no idea.
Atlanta. Ryan Howard was trying to rough you up.
Oh, is that? I
this?
was like, I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. I remember I was watching this game
tough.
live.
I thought I was tough, and then this is what I look like.
Honestly, the freeze frame doesn't do you justice.
Like, that's not fair.
Yeah.
I didn't actually look like that, right?
No, you were not that goofy in real time.
This is so good.
In real time, you were like, let's fucking go.
Oh my hair's all messed up. I just got hit.
Pony
no,
yet.
I hadn't.
You know it's bad when the pre-rep and then this part.
like dangling out.
The moment showed why Clark's a fan favourite. She's not just a competitor, she's self-aware, relatable, and doesn't take herself too seriously. That ability to laugh at herself, that's what makes her a star off the court too. Fever started strong, with Clark running pick and rolls with Aaliyah Boston, who dropped 8 points in the paint. Dream countered with Howard's outside shooting and Tina Charles' mid-range game, 14 points total. Atlanta's defense tightened, forcing Clark into 2 turnovers. Howard's quickness disrupted Indiana's rhythm, but Clark hit a step-back 3 to keep it close. The Clark-Howard clash came at the 6:22 mark. Post-incident, Clark responded with a 10-point quarter, including a dagger 3. Howard matched her with 9 points, keeping it a 68-67 game. Fever pulled away with a 12-2 run, sparked by Clark's assists to Kelsey Mitchell, 22 points. Final score, 92-85 Fever. Clark finished with 22 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds, but her 4 turnovers showed areas for growth. Howard had 18 points and 3 steals, proving why she's a defensive menace. The game was a microcosm of Clark's season. Flashes of brilliance, moments of frustration, and always a spectacle. This game wasn't just about the meme. It was a turning point. Clark's fire fueled a late-season push for the Fever, who clinched a playoff spot a week later. Howard's intensity reminded everyone why the Dream are never an easy out. If you thought the Howard meme was viral, let's talk about Caitlin Clark and Taylor Swift. During the Kansas City Chiefs versus Houston Texans playoff game in January 2025, cameras caught Clark and Swift whispering in the stands, sparking a frenzy online. What were these two icons talking about? The internet had theories. Everything from Swift recruiting Clark for a music video to them planning a WNBA halftime show. The clip hit 5 million views on X in 48 hours. Clark finally spilled the tea.
Honestly, like, I love football and I know a lot about football, so I was like telling her like why they threw a flag or like.
That's right. Clark, the Hoops star, was breaking down NFL penalties for the pop icon. I have limited knowledge about the game, she admitted, but I did my best to explain everything to Swift. This moment was peak Clark, confident enough to school Taylor Swift on football, humble enough to downplay her expertise. Her sports background, dad a football coach, brother a college footballer, cousin a college hooper, gave her just enough cred to pull it off. She grew up playing softball, tennis, volleyball, golf, and soccer before choosing basketball, so her athletic IQ runs deep. This wasn't just a cute celebrity crossover, it was a cultural moment. Clark and Swift together bridged sports and pop culture, drawing new eyes to the WNBA. Posts on X from fans gushed about the duo, with one saying, "Caitlin Clark explaining football to Taylor Swift is the collab we didn't know we needed." Another post, with 1.2 million likes, called it the most 2025 moment ever. The interaction boosted Clark's brand even further. Her X following spiked by 200,000 that week, and WNBA All-Star Weekend mentions of her name jumped 30% compared to 2024. Swift's influence didn't hurt. Her fans, the Swifties, started tuning into Fever games, boosting streaming numbers on ESPN Plus by 10% for Clark's next game. This moment also highlighted Clark's versatility. She's not just a basketball player, she's a sports savant who can hold her own in any arena, literal or figurative. Her ability to connect with someone like Swift shows her marketability. Brands like Nike and Gatorade have already signed her to multi-million-dollar deals, and this Swift interaction only upped her value. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. Her ability to turn a heated moment with Rhyne into a self-deprecating meme and a casual chat with Taylor Swift into a viral sensation shows her range. She's a competitor, a comedian, and a cultural force on-court growth. Clark's rookie season was a roller coaster, but the numbers don't lie. Scoring: 17.1 PPG, top 10 in the WNBA. Playmaking: 5.7 APG, top 5 among guards. Areas to improve: turnovers 3.9 per game, and defensive efficiency 104.2 rating, below league average. Her clash with Howard showed her fire, but also her youth. She's learning to channel that intensity without losing control. Her coaches praise her work ethic. She's first in the gym, last to leave, and her teammates call her a sponge for feedback. Off-court impact: Clark's influence is reshaping the WNBA. Merch: her jerseys accounted for 25% of WNBA sales in 2024. Viewership: Fever games averaged 6.8 million viewers, up from 5.2 million in 2023. Rivalries: her matchups with Reese, Howard and others are must-watch TV, driving 15% higher ad revenue